b. Suspension or precipitates or solid liquid mixture which do not dissolve. Some solid substances do not dissolve in a liquid. They are said to be insoluble in the solvent. When an insoluble solid is put in liquid. 1. Some particles remain suspended or floating in the liquid to form a suspension or precipitate. 2. Some particles sink or settle to the bottom to form sediments after being allowed to stand. An insoluble solid acquires the color of the suspension or precipitate. E.g. 1. A white suspension or precipitate has some fine white particles suspended or floating in the liquid. N.B. Not white solution. 2. A blue suspension or precipitate has some fine blue particles suspended or floating in the liquid. Experiment. To mix oil, flour, and lead, 2, iodide suspension or precipitate. Procedure. Put about 100 centimeters cubic of water in 3 separate beakers. Separately place a half spatula end full of soil, maize, and lead, 2, iodide to each beaker. Stir for about 2 minutes. Observation. Some soil, maize, and lead, 2, iodide float in the water. A brown suspension or precipitate or particle suspended in water containing soil. A white suspension or precipitate or particle suspended in water containing flour. A yellow suspension or precipitate or particle suspended in water containing lead, 2, iodide. Some soil, maize, and lead, 2, iodide settle at the bottom after some time. Explanation. Some solid substances do not dissolve in a liquid. They are said to be insoluble in the solvent.